Casey Ship here, creator of Hot Mom's Lifestyle, and gonna do a quick video on relationships, stubborn body fat, and low energy, and what they have in common, and what to actually do to fix it. Just got off of my training, Manifesting Magic Money. Holy shit! If you're not on that, you need the recording, and if you want the training, just DM me Magic Money. And it's not the woo woo believe and achieve it. It's a very strategic protocol, and we go over a lot of things that'll show you like why you're stuck with money. And if you find me and you're like, I thought you did weight loss and health and hormones and all that by healing the nervous system, and absolutely, but that's the thing, is in your nervous system you have things like money blocks, relationship problems that are in the way, and that's why you don't have any energy. That's why you have adrenal fatigue. You got the people pleasing thing going on, codependency. You don't feel safe speaking up. You maybe are stuck. There's financial stuff going on. There's all this stuff, and that's in the nervous system. This is why women will come to work with me, and everything they've done, the diets that they've done, the doctors, the energy's still low, something's off, and the body fat's not moving. They just don't know what's going on. They're like in a midlife crisis kind of thing. Relationships on the rocks. Their libido's down. They're in a rut. And it's like, well, first of all, your nervous system's very dysregulated. First and foremost. Second of all, you're not dieting properly. You're not eating the right things. We have a way to tell you exactly what you need to be eating based on your DNA. And then lastly, it's hormones. You're not focusing on the adrenals, the actual thing that's got you in fight or flight and survival mode. And so if you're walking around and you're in low energy, there's a depressed state there. There's some things going on. There's a depressed state. Your hormones, something's low. And the relationship thing, I had an example today, and I just wanted to share with you here because I have a whole entire course inside of my mastermind that's called Relationship by Design. People's begged me for years, please sell this. Like, can you just teach us more about relationships? I've been married for 18 years and we've been through a lot, but I feel like I can speak on it. We've helped a lot of people in their relationships, actually. I mean, this is why if you go to the testimonial page, caseyship.com/testimonials, you'll see a whole relationship corner where it actually helps the relationships. But my passion is fitness and health and all that, because I don't believe in just one area of success. I don't believe that when you get the body, you're not going to give a shit about your relationships or your money. Same thing with relationships, money, and business. It's like, yeah, but don't you want to look really hot when you're rich? Don't you want to look really hot when you've got the great relationship? That's the whole thing. So that's kind of where I fit in. I just have this clickbaity offer that's lose weight without cardio, because I've done that, and that's what we kind of specialize in. But anyway, the relationship thing. So signing up a lady today, and she's not the first one, by the way. And I teach this in Relationship by Design, but she's not the first one that said this. And I used to say it to my husband all the time, all the time. And I'm going to share it with you so that you don't fucking say it and that things can get better. There you go. And if you do realize, if you're like, well, the problem is my partner, the problem is my family. If everybody would just do this, okay, well, how about let's clear your codependency, because you don't need anything else to change outside of you for you to be good inside. If you do, it's codependency. You have circumstantial power, and you've got to work on that. When you work on that inside of you, everything outside of you is going to change and transfer, and there will be boundaries set. Next, if you need to talk to your partner, you don't say, hey, we need to talk later. Even if you mean well, you don't talk to men like that. You say, hey, I'm going through some really hard stuff and it's really uncomfortable for me to talk about. It has nothing to do with you, it has everything to do with me. And I'm really wanting to do this program, or I'm wanting to start a photography company or whatever. So when you get home, can we maybe carve out 20 minutes without the kids or something to where you can talk to me about it? I need to, it's more of a support thing. There's nothing on you. Like, let him know what you need, is what I'm saying. You don't say we need to talk. That sounds like he's in trouble. Let him know what it's about. It's a communication thing too. Like, let him know what it's about. That's how we talk to each other. It's the same thing with men. It's like when you talk to them, I used to emasculate my husband a lot. I can't even hardly watch old videos because I talked to him so bad. But it was modeled to me, and that's all I knew. I thought men were all these things. But when you say something to a man, or when you ask for something, count to 20. When you ask him a question, count to 20. Women are different. We can answer 5 questions in one time. Men need it for a few seconds to think about it. They're digging through their deepest treasures to give you the answer. It's just how their brains work. So when you ask him a question, I want you to start counting to 20. That will change a lot. But I definitely encourage you to get in Relationship by Design. That will change everything. You're going to have so much more compassion for yourself. And in that, learning about men and women and female brain and masculine brain and feminine wounds. And you're going to be able to drop a lot of resentment. And you know what happens when that happens? You get your energy back, part of it, because you've realized that there's been this part of you that's been holding back, not able to fully speak up. And that affects your thyroid. That affects your energy. Like you're not free. And it comes from wounding. It comes from feminine wounding and masculine wounding and things where you didn't feel safe in the past that's stuck in your nervous system. And that's what we focus on. Not all the time. Everybody's different. But these are just some things. Most of the time it's around being overweight. And that goes over, I go over that and drop the weight struggle. So this was just more about relationships today. Check it out, rewatch it. Use this with your partner and it will benefit you. And you're going to model a better parenting. You're going to model a better relationship to your children, showing them how to treat their partners. If you want any of this and you want help, like, hey, I want you to show me where my blocks are. I want you to, I've got low energy. I'm doing all the right things. Like, I need help. Show me. Go to CaseyShip.com/register. Watch my free training on how I did it, how I cleared all these blocks and low energy and did all these things, even with a total hysterectomy, even after 2 C-sections, and tons of trauma, how I healed Epstein-Barr virus, got over chronic fatigue, hypothyroid, like stuff that doctors said would not even be possible, nor did it show up on their thing. And I cuss a lot, by the way, so be ready for that. Go watch that, CaseyShip.com/register. If you want the strategy and the training, all you got to do is DM me or click the link or comment strategy, and I'll get that to you. Bye.